This project, we took it on to build a support vehicle. Obviously, the customer has changed his mind 10 times.
So the cabinets idea that he has, I believe, is a very bad idea. They're cheap. By the time he gets to Vegas, they're gonna fall apart.
He's gonna have to get a good talking to, I guess, today.
My parts list and build list has never changed from day one.
The priorities that you have aren't aligning with what is reality.
I do feel set up.
I feel like he lied to us. I feel like he owes an apology to our whole crew.
I still want to stick with our original plan.
I don't feel like he'll ever have another vehicle in our facility again.
Howdy-ho. So SEMA is almost a conundrum. It's not a car show, it's a trade show.
Let's jack it up and let's go.
So you as a vendor, SEMA is possibly your biggest event of the year. It's aftermarket automotive industry. The majority of cars are just sitting there or privately owned that some marketing person said, hey, do you want to bring it? And that's why my van's going. It's because someone in the marketing team went, hey, this is cool, this could be different, this could be a story, this could be a good marketing. For us, it's Delinte tires. They said, hey, we know you got that cool van, could you put some off-roady tires on it? And like, we know you drive all over the place, so go drive it and park it here.
It's not gonna fit.
Yeah, that's the one, the only bit I was
right
scared
here.
of, right there.
When you turn, see, look now, I'm on that tire.
How's the back fit?
The back will clear.
The back will clear.
Yeah, it's just the bit that we were most concerned about is
Right.
this rear bit there.
Okay.
When you do builds like this, problems happen. It's the nature of the beast. It was so frustrating when we put the wheels on and they still rubbed. So I feel like if Jamie would have told the truth and got us the wheels here last week, this could have all been settled way before this.
I'll tell you what, we could probably cut out the section, cut the fender, bring it back, and then it's a complete fender. Pie slicing it, we could probably go from that body line down, from the body line that's right there, down.
Right, yeah.
Take
And
out,
just take out a section and just move it back and weld it back up.
take out about 3/4 of an inch
Finish
to
it
an
off.
inch.
It's going to be covered with bed liner.
Yeah, I like it. Let's pie cut it and do it. I want the bigger tires on it.
I want this going through your head real quick.
Yep.
This color,
Yeah.
a little lower, black.
So I feel like, I thought a lot about this before.
I think
feel
it'll look
like
better,
the
but-
texture lower is like 2005. Like when you look at like the big builds and like the new trends and everything, like it's the monochrome. Like, I love the big dumb beige.
Okay.
So
Here's what we can do. We'll spray it the original color, take a step back, and
Yeah.
we can look at it.
I feel like at that point, when it's just big, bright, dumb beige, I'm gonna be in love.
Okay.
And I hope you feel 50% of that.
I want
Like,
to see it with the wheels on it because I really want the big tires on it. So definitely a better look than the stock wheels.
but
Way better.
Okay, so we tried the new wheel and tire combination. With it being bigger, it's actually hitting this lower part of the rocker. So I'm going to radius this back 3/4 of an inch, cut it out, cut this section out, pie section out right here, lower it back in, weld it back in, and give us room for the new wheel and tire combination.
I can't speak the volumes of Jimmy. He's such an asset and a fabricator here. I mean, he cut 3/4 of an inch off of that dog leg around the fender, cut it down in there, and then cut an 1/8 of an inch and took that chunk out and then put that other piece in and welded in. I mean, it's a work of art. And the fact that the tires don't rub anymore, it's a beautiful thing. No measuring.
That's just experience, right?
Yeah, that's 40+ years of experience in the body world.
We will get it done. I'm positive. I'm not worried about it at this point now.
Well, it looks perfect, guys. Great job.
The guys are flying on it this morning. Everything, you could start seeing everything fall into place. Parts-wise, I'm a little concerned about his roof rack and things like that because I haven't seen it. So we don't know what's involved with putting it on. I'm not afraid because my guys can handle it. It's more so, this thing has to look like a sport vehicle when it rolls out this door on Wednesday. And that's it. I have no doubt that it will. I'm just concerned that some of the stuff that is involved with the outside looking like a sport vehicle, I'm just praying it shows up on time.
Dude, what is that?
So for me, with most quick build, for any build, it's logistics. Whatever car you're fixing, it's finding the parts. That's it. Are you doing a concourse restoration and you want to find the original material that the manufacturer used? That could be your biggest problem. If you're doing, you know, whatever, a hot rod, or you're tuning your engine and you need to find that certain piston to fit, but it's on back order, and then you're like, oh, well, I heard a company in Brazil makes it. How do I speak Portuguese? And so that's it. It's just keeping the project fed.
This is the backpack he overnighted.
It's just how do you keep finding the parts fast enough? And with 6 months, 2 months, we'd probably be fine. We'd probably still have the same issues of this one part's only available in Germany from this one person or one supplier, but we just compressed it. And so that's the biggest obstacle. And it's for me and a lot of probably car enthusiasts, it's kind of the fun, the thrill of the hunt. Oh, I got it.
Yep.
They're both roof rack. It's 2 of them.
Wow, that gets mounted to the roof like a regular roof rack.
Uh-huh.
Not like a rugged roof rack, like a
And
one for
those-
a station wagon.
I think so.
Boy,
See, I thought they were supposed to mount onto the drip rail.
that's what I thought too. It was going to be set up like suspended for rugged
Unless
use.
that's what those rapid gutter low floats are from. Maybe that's where it sits.
All right, we got some work to do.
We needed some grade 8 hardware to hang these heavy bumpers. These bumpers are super heavy, so I wanted to make sure we had hardware that was good enough to make sure that it's going to make that trip out to Vegas. There's no way I would trust just standard hardware grade 5 or anything else.
There you go. You're good to go now.
I got 2 left over, you know?
So the front bumper's fitted, and now what we're doing is we're going to rhino line the bottom quarter of the vehicle. We have to get our tape line straight, wipe it down, put plastic over the vehicle, spray it. You know, once it's dry, we get it back out and throw the wheels on, and we're almost there with a complete vehicle. We're going to color match it tan. We were originally going to do black. The customer didn't like the idea, so we're going to color match it tan to the vehicle. I don't like the idea, but the customer's always right.
Leave it right there. How we looking?
That looks pretty good.
Looks real good.
I like it.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Hopefully he gets here soon with the parts.
Hey guys.
Oh!
Wow, the front bumper. Holy crap. All right.
Tires.
Tires. Mounted.
How we looking?
Beautiful machine work.
Beautiful.
Compared to me trying to machine it with a spoon in the middle of the night, this is sensational. So,
I gotta do shameless plug for Brian Levan come through.
dude, literally, and I think they chamfered the edge, which is a really nice touch.
Yep.
All right, so all 4 mounted
Awesome.
and balanced, and I have a van full of stuff,
Awesome.
like a lot of stuff. So if you want to give me a hand, we can do
Yeah,
that.
guys, give him a hand. We'll get this first tire mounted.
Out. There you go.
Perfect.
Yeah, so the van, yeah, it is a 2.8 ton chassis. It is not small, and we're putting a bunch of stuff in it and on it. And I've driven hundreds and hundreds of thousands of miles per year. I've driven in dozens of countries, 5 continents. So 2,500 miles, which is now, it was meant to be kind of a joyride. It's like, oh, you know, I'll take 4 days, and now it's going to turn into about 2 days. I approach it like doing a marathon or riding your bicycle 100 miles or 160 miles. You just watch your intake of fluids and food, and I plan when I'll stop. I'll try and carry extra fuel so you don't have to waste time taking the exit. I'm not going to do an extra fuel tank on this. I've driven this exact drive to SEMA before, so I'm pretty used to doing silly drives. The unknown is, I did know the previous owner of the van. I bought it from them on purpose. They had it 15 years ago, and I said, if you ever sell this van, please let me know. So I know the van, I've driven it, I trust it, but I don't think it's ever done 2,500 miles in 2-ish days. And with some of the mechanical stuff that we've been finding and looking at, you know, you'd love to do a test drive. You know, it's got all new suspension. It's got a whole bunch of new things, and that's the only unknown. And I don't fear my ability to fix it on the side of the road, knock on wood. But if it's something catastrophic, or you never know the unknown. A deer runs out and damages the hood, or a car sideswipes. I mean, the options are infinite. You know, a meteorite comes down and crushes it. I then feel like that burden to show people's hard work and to take the car and do what we said we would, that weighs heavy. And so that's the nerves that I have. It's not in doing the drive or anything else. It's just being able to deliver. And so I'm not going to high five until it's on display, parked out front of the main SEMA hall, and it's locked up, and I can take a step back, and I probably still won't punch the sky. I'll go, okay, let's go eat.
All right, boys, we're all done. Great job. Roof rack's done. Van looks great. Oh, great job, man. But the only thing is, next time maybe you let me vet the clients.
Yeah, please.
And next time you say something's overnighted, I want an extra $1 an hour.
Yeah,
All right,
definitely.
guys, great job. Let's go get a beer, man. Get out of here.
Beer
All
30,
right,
let's
sounds
go.
good. Let's do it.
Hitting the open road is a smidgen of relief. Driving all happy. Right, we still got this big decision. We get to St. Louis, the road splits. You can go the more fun, nicer way through Colorado, but there's a winter weather advisory, there's a storm warning. They're advising people to stay at home, to avoid travel. 12 inches of snow coming in the next 24 hours. Or we can go the southern route, which is a little bit more desolate. I've been stranded there before, and you can go hours and hours between cities, and it's not quite as scenic. So I had to make the decision, got to St. Louis, stopped. There was a little bit of an engine noise, just a little bit of a tap. So I stopped next to the St. Louis Arch. What a moment, take a quick selfie. An hour and a half south of St. Louis on the southern route, the van on a heavy rain-soaked uphill section, the power just goes. So I pull on the shoulder, it stops. Tractor trailers are buzzing. They can't even see me until they crest the hill, come down, and then go back up to me. They don't have enough time to move over. My door is barely enough. I can't open my door fully without going into the traffic lane. The fuse panel is there, the ECU fuse panel is under the seat. I have to get the full door open, and my butt is sticking out into traffic trying to get to this panel, which I do. I'm like, okay, the fuses look good. I'm getting back in the car. If I lose battery, my four-ways, after they go out, I'm just a beige, tanny blob against a gray road with gray rain and gray skies. Like, I'm not gonna die on this, I hope. So I call AAA, they're an hour and a half out. What do? Get back to St. Louis. It's another hour and a half back there, but it's civilization. I stand a chance. And this is the plan. Get to St. Louis and get dropped off at a Home Depot, which has additional tools, has tow straps, everything else. I'm on Facebook Marketplace. I find 2 trailers for sale within an hour of St. Louis. So I rent a truck, pick up a tow hitch, seller only takes cash. So that was it. I drove out, I met this dirt track racing enthusiast that had a 20-foot long trailer. I said, hey, does it work? He's like, yeah, it works 100%. The brakes didn't work, half the lights didn't work. So now in the middle of the night, like, if I drive at 60 miles an hour nonstop, I will make the show start 9 a.m. That's it. Most upsetting, we did lose our spot here at SEMA. Century Tires, Delinti, the whole reason for the original idea for building the van for here had a just impeccable spot right next to the entry. Too good of a spot for the van, just too good. It's gone from the foremost spot to literally almost one of the most back spots in one of the most impressive booths. And I could not be more grateful or more thankful or more relieved. Right now it's SEMA, the sun is shining, it is Vegas. We have the largest automotive aftermarket event in the world. Thousands of cars, and only one of them is a big, dumb, beige Volkswagen van.
Like this show? Want more? Then head to WatchPTTV.com, the new 100% free PowerTube TV streaming network. Home of the best classic and new motorsports racing and build shows on the web.